morning everyone, and welcome to Cactus Caffeine. My name is Anna, where I share with you my passion of growing cactus and other desert plants over a cup of, this morning, it's black coffee. Yeah, so this morning I would like to give you an update on how my plants are doing in my backyard. So this is a winter update. It is almost the end of year 2020 as I am filming this video, so 2 days away from year 2021. So these are my plants inside my greenhouse. So right now it is 48 degrees Fahrenheit outside, but my greenhouse gets morning sun, so it heats up like 10 degrees more whenever the sun hits this part of the house. So they are pretty much all dormant except for the haworthias. They are growing, as well as my aloes. So this is how they look. It's pretty much packed. So I try to put everything as much as I can in the greenhouse, because this greenhouse is the perfect setup for overwintering my plants. I have a few in my garage, but I will show that to you in a later video. So this video is only for the plants that I have here in my greenhouse and outside in my backyard. So here are they now. The cacti, most of them are dormant, but my aloes are looking their best right now. Yeah, so this is the Christmas aloe. This is the sleigh, and that one over there is the firecracker aloe. Yeah, very pretty. So they are loving the cold temperature plus the sun that they get here every morning. It just shows off their color. And look over there, I did not notice that, but my Mammillaria plumosa is in flower. Yeah, so this is usually a winter flowerer. So this was my first plumosa before, and the two little ones are new. So I know the plumosa has a very fragrant flower, so later on I will try to stick my nose in there and try to see how it smells. But I know plumosa flowers have a very slight fragrance on them. Okay, so here are the rest. It's pretty much cramped in here, so it is hard to show everything to you guys. I do have a heater here in this greenhouse, which I turn on only very early in the morning. So I set it on timer. It starts about 1 in the morning and it goes until on and off until about 6 in the morning, just to keep the greenhouse temperature at 40 degrees and above. Ideally it's like 45 to 50 degrees. That's how I keep the heater temperature here in the greenhouse. So here are the ones at the bottom. That is not a real flower, guys. That is a fake flower, but I got that plant in the fall. I know I don't like fake flowers on them, but I just had to get that one because look, that is a stenocactus, and that is not a common or easy to find cactus here in my area. And I was lucky to find that in one of the nurseries here, and they were selling it for like less than $5. It was so cheap. And I looked, I know I can take that flower off with very minimal damage to the cactus. That's why I got it, and I still have to work on that. But this one, this is real. So this is a parodia, and it has a bud. Okay, and then I have an aloe here, Aloe Crosby prolific, and they're all pretty much comfortable here. A lot of them look stressed from the cold temperature, like this Frelea right here. By the way, I just gave this Frelea a water like a few days ago because Daz of Cacti Mania, I was watching one of his videos and he mentioned that this actually likes a little bit of water even during the winter. So after I watched his video, I came out here in my greenhouse and I gave this a little sip of water because look, it is actually almost buried in its gravel. It used to be taller, but you can see that it is slowly burying itself, and that's how they are when they are dehydrated. And just panning on to show you the rest of my cacti. They are not looking their best right now because it is winter. A lot of them are slightly dehydrated. Well, this looks like it is too dehydrated. I think I will give this a water. And oh, like I said, they're pretty much dormant except for a few that doesn't seem to be in a dormant state yet, or maybe they're just winter flowerers, or they flower in the winter. Like this one, this is the first time that this flowers for me, so I don't know, maybe it really flowers during this time of the year. So look, it is packed with buds. I'm hoping that it will continue to open up its flower. So I place it here. This is the sunniest position in my greenhouse. And then this Succulent, this is the one with the yellow flowers that I featured recently in my Instagram and in my YouTube community page. So it gave a couple of flowers during Christmas and another bud is forming on it. And this one is also a surprise. This is a Rebutia. I'm not sure of the name on this one, but I did not know that it was in bud because I had it growing this way. So I did not see that it actually had a bud until I turn it around, because I have the habit, guys, of turning my pots around every now and then just to keep it even, growing evenly. So when I turn this around, that's when I found out that it had a couple of buds, one here and then there's another one down there, slightly smaller. Yeah, so this is the first time I will see this flower as well, and it's always good to see something in flower even during winter time. Okay, so now let me take you outside and show you the rest of my plants. So outside here I have my San Pedro cactus. This is very hardy, so it can withstand our temperature for now, but I will cover it once our temperature goes below freezing. And then these are the other plants that I have right here that are overwintering without a heater. I do have a burlap that I cover them at night for freeze protection. So at night I do cover that burlap around it and on top of it to keep them a little bit warm, just to keep them from freezing. But these are the plants that I chose to be, I think, are very hardy and can withstand the temperature, the freezing temperature here outside. This one is so pretty. This is a baby Santa Rita. So look at that. It always looks its best during the winter when it stresses out and it turns purple. Yeah, so these are the plants that I think are very hardy. Trichocereus, some Ferrocactus, Echinopsis. So these are matured Echinopsis, so I know they can withstand it here. So I have a lot more tucked in there inside. It is hard to get in, but I tried to keep them all close together because when I wrap the burlap, I just wrap them all together, so it makes it easier that way. So I had them all tucked in as close as possible as I can, but there is a lot more inside these rack. And then this is one section of my desert garden. As you can see, it gets a lot of sun even during the winter. Okay, so far so good. Everything is still alive. Knock on wood, guys, including the fish. They're still alive there in the pond. And then this is my other desert garden, which also gets a lot of sun. They are stressed right now. As you can see, the cacti, this claret cup cactus is actually purple right now. This is a little bit dehydrated, but they will all survive. I hope and pray that they are gonna survive this winter. Although, as you can see, the pads of the opuntia are purple right there and very much shriveled. And then on this section right here, I have my very mature opuntia, ficus indica. And then down here, there is a Ferrocactus latispinus, which always develops buds during fall and in the winter, but I could not get them to open very well. They will open slightly, but not fully, because as you can see in the winter, when this opuntia here got bigger, it is actually shielding that Ferrocactus from the sun. So this is blocking the sun, so that's why the flowers don't fully open. So I am thinking of actually removing this opuntia and also trimming this plant right here so that my Ferrocactus will get some sun, because last year it happened as well. It developed buds, but the flowers did not fully open because it hardly gets any sun during this time of the year. Thank you everyone for joining me in my video for today. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you like cactus and other desert plants, and I'll see you again next time. Oh, and I'll be making another video showing you an update of the plants that I have in my garage overwintering. Alright, until next time again, bye guys, and cheers!